My new job is I'm creating a social network, a social platform for gamers. So if you play video games of any kind, check out Channel 3. That's what it's called. Channel 3, which is another kind of 80s reference.
Ah,
If you remember, you used to have to turn to Channel 3 to play video games. Channel 3 is
Yep.
a social network for gamers that I'm creating myself. So
I
check
love
that
that.
out.
That's a cool.
Whoa. So,
Nice. So
so
you're playing games with your kids, right? That's what's going on. That's how you test it out.
100%. I mean, I was super into video games as a kid, and then I wasn't so much in high school and college. And then I got back into video games because I bought my kids a Nintendo Switch. It really was for me, but it was so that I could engineer lifelong memories with them. And it actually worked amazingly. We played Zelda Breath of the Wild together and had a great time. So I got back into video games to bond with my kids and have just really loved creating communities for dad gamers and other types to bond over video games and make online gaming more accessible and less toxic and
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so there is a group on Facebook, the Dad Gaming,
Mhm.
and it's all dads that play games with their kids or just by themselves, I guess. And it's really cool, and everybody's really welcoming. So if anybody listening wants to join, because it's still on Facebook,
Yeah.
Joel, right? It's still
Oh, yeah.
going.
It's on Facebook, but it's also on Channel 3. Channel 3 is meant to do like that kind of stuff that we did with the dad gaming, but beyond just dad. So mom gaming, all different types of groups and communities can join up on Channel 3. The goal is that it will be one of the most positive social networks out there, I hope.
okay, very.
I love that.
So there's no. What is the dad law on trash talking then? Because that's part of video gaming. What do you do?
I'd say the dad law is you can trash talk all you want. At the end of the game, though, you say GG. You say good game. Win or lose, you have good sportsmanship at the end. However, the dad law, the number one dad law related to video games, is you do not let your kids win in Mario Kart. They need to earn that. You go all out. You just crush them, destroy them. It builds character.
Has that time your kids are more adept probably than you are now? Have they beaten you at Mario Kart?
No, because Joel is a freak at Mario Kart because on the Dad Gaming, they do tournaments. And I used to do this too. I'm in the Dad Gaming, even though again, not a dad, but I'm in there because I'm a video game person too. But they do Mario Kart tournaments in there, and it's all just dads. And I love it because a lot of times they're like, "Oh man, I'm not going to make it tonight. My baby woke up," or like my kid has an ear infection, or like, and it's just super supportive. But also, they trash talk each other a ton, I will say, but it's all in good fun. And then Joel is insane at Mario Kart because this is Joel's personality. He's like, I'm gonna run time trials. I'm gonna practice for months so that when I get in there, I am winning. So
Competitive Mario
that's
Kart is a
classic
thing.
dad way too to take the fun out of gaming.
Take the fun out.
He
Allie's
like
saying
runs
that.
drills.
She's got sore feelings because I crushed Allie in Mario Kart.
Like it used to be my thing, and then Joel just like destroyed me so many times that I was like, it's not fun anymore.
Competitive
no,
Mario
he'll never
Kart
let
is
his kids
pretty.
win.
Competitive Mario Kart's pretty crazy, and I'm pretty good at Mario Kart. So no, they have not beat me in Mario Kart, but my son can beat me hands down in Fortnite any day, and he does.
All right. All right. Are you prepared for that day though? There's going to be there's a day approaching where he will beat you. Both your
He doesn't look sure.
like when you say pretty good, I know you're like I'm fucking good. I kick ass at this game. No one will ever beat me. I am indestructible. That said, do you realize the day is approaching?
There are people that can beat me. Like definitely competitive Mario Karters can beat me, but my kids won't be them. I mean, normally I would agree with you. I'd agree with you, Dave. Like when it comes to say like basketball or golf or tennis or table, whatever it is, my son will beat me in those things one day, and my daughter too. Mario Kart, though, I don't know. I don't think so.
Ooh, strong words.
That
Okay.
is some confidence.
Let's circle back in like 30 years. We'll see.
I love how you put it at 30 years when you are.
I mean, that was
It takes
1990.
Oh my God, right. That's call me in 2063. I'll be whatever. I like this confidence. All right. Wow. So I hope Allie will be there to wipe the tears away when it happens earlier than that.
I will not be. I will be mocking him and I will be saying I can't wait for his kids to overtake him in any way.
Okay.
I feel like
And then
that's such a great parenting moment is when your kid does something a little better than you and it's annoying, but you're also secretly kind of proud. I feel like he's going to
that
be
is
proud.
true.
They're going to beat him and he's going to actually love it.
That is true. If they grind time trials and get really good at Mario Kart and beat me, I will be very proud. It's true.
there's there isn't anything. I mean, I am not competitive. My nature is not competitive, but my daughter is competitive. And uh, we used to take piano lessons when the kids were little. Four of us took piano lessons with this private teacher, and then we would have a recital twice a year. And the teacher put all of her students by ability is when you went on. So like the newest student, the one with the least abilities would go first, and then they would go to the best. And my husband was always, so we all participated. My husband was always, the best. And I was, middle. I'd never played any instruments. My daughter's, it was her singular goal to bypass me in that line. But she did it by the first recital. And I was happy. I was thrilled.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a metaphor for parenting, right? We want our kids to do just a little bit or a lot better than we do.
Yeah. A lot.
Well, yeah. We talked to Glenn Madlock, who was in the Sex Pistols, and his son is also a musician. And he was telling us the story. He played Madison Square Garden. He's like, I never played Madison Square Garden. And so Holly was like, well, we always want our kids to do better. He's like, I don't know about that. No competitive. Dads, we're always competitive. There's still a little bit of like, still want to be just a little bit better than. But it's always wonderful when they do get to reach that moment, I think.
In this case, I thought it was particularly funny because however accomplished this guy gets, he's never going to be a Sex Pistol. The son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. He'll always be in his dad's shadow.
Yeah.
So let him have this. Let him have the win.
Let him have Madison Square Garden.
All right. Yeah, Joel, let your kids have a win once in a while, okay? Come on. Never.
Just not in Mario Kart.
Okay.
I thought it is a dad law, right? No, never let your kids win.
Yeah, it is. And guess who wrote that one? If it was Joel or me.
Oh, you wrote it.
No, it was Joel.
I thought you were going to surprise me and say it was you. Yeah.
I'm one of those softies where I'm like playing Mario Kart and I'm like, I'm slowing down so that they can get past.
They need to feel good. Yeah,
I think so. But Joel is one of those parents. I tease Joel about this so much because he told me once that one of his kids fell and got hurt. I don't know, like scraped her knee or something. And Joel said, and I just told her, I looked at her and I said, you got to act like you love the pain. Act like you love the pain. And he's like, it really helped like hype her up. And I'm like, I'm the type of parent where I'm like, oh no, like come here. Like, and so we have different parenting styles there. But
that's
still
so funny that you say that, Allie.
Cool.
You remembered it. My kids are going to remember that about me. That's like a dadism that I say. I say it all the time. Embrace the pain. Act like you like it.
Embrace the pain. That's what it was.
Embrace the pain. Act like you like it.
Rub some dirt on it is what I used to always say.
So when your kid is, sorry, finish that. Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, just rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, those are the classic things, right? Rub some dirt on it, or
builds character.
What's the other one, Joel? Oh, looks like if your kid has a scraped knee or something, you go, looks like this needs to be amputated. Yes. This leg's gonna have to come off. And which is funny unless if you try it too young and then I tried it on a toddler once. It did not go well. There was a lot of screaming and I had to be like, I'm just kidding. You can keep your leg this time.
That's a classic one.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter what our tactic is, what our response. When they're 30, they're going to be telling their therapist something about how we reacted when they got hurt when they were little.
Mhm. There's going to be
Yeah,
something.
100%.
Yeah, there's going to be something you screw up. You just don't know what it is yet, and it's going to be surprising, probably.
I love that you think it's only one thing.
If we're lucky.
Yeah.
And I tell my kids that all the time. I tell them, like, no matter how good I do, there's going to be something that you resent me for later in life. And it's probably going to be that I keep telling them that.
It's probably that you never let them win at Mario Kart.
Maybe.